Badmagushi Chime Jumdeon Tahila Salo Divso Chilava Gultum Zuladan Me Sangir Chingila Shira Sion the Chin Tavla So Jansimian Dajama Kursala Salo Divso Chilava Gultum Zuladan Me Chingelo sange basake panma jori sin drupta gyase sonam la swadi Chilla wurdu zulme sange drupa chingelo migira drush Dilar basa sagir balda lama jonam la swadi Chilla wurdu zulme sange drupa chingelo jidar drupa Sadai Damayase Sonam Lasra Devso Chilla Vujavasala Dame Sangi Ruparashingela Maka Chandra Sito Yavyom So Desho Dam Chanayat Sonam Lasra Devso Chilla Vujavasala Dame Sangi Shingela Vadel Swada Vishila Gidingi Netan Varsha Jiva Sipalaishi Nawara Gaya Bami Gunay Sangi Sho Chalsaravada Juji Shabada Jiswairam Jiswa Yuhajunde Dagi Jisava Tamse Sofi Jansu Namoi Oi Chuju Sum Nam Sawa Sum Kyam Na La Kyam Suchi Do Queen Songi Na Kushir Jaju Jadu Singi Do Namo Ego Chu Sum Nam Sa Sum Kyam Ni Nam La Kyam Suchi Do Kun Songi La Gu Shir Chao Ju Sho Du Sim Ki Do Namo Ego Chu Sum Nam Sa Sum Kyam Ni Nam La Kyam Suchi Kun Songi La Gu Shir Chao Ju Sho Du Sim Ki Do Gadalu ni rivani nam sagang vi chupijin me tuira dalam se mi gurji gutaho me tu chugi pan me te narangi disimhagar Dundui ban mal da da la ba me gan du mar chal ji sang yam ja de ji 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 chu su kil moi ru gi chu ba la yesu ji de ho chu kar chal ji sang ji da ye ye te wa khan ma ji Shri Dami Bhadar Jo 愿得家的如今的。山西上一回头，也愿得西皮不尽。心里大地把人生，上一张这个心怕当。年对让生把每个走，送给你送给。如什么人有主谁？别忘记那么真当有。我有把每个蓝色马路那你的山，你在那方子子。好的，到的到了，黄树河路的在，二家山路，那水妈妈呀，大卫大的个，把妹那时候就是我爱的这里心的水给我了个心间那么大的都是谁？当这小西路一条西吧，那太阳别来他看了，我爱你的我的。万人萨玛呀萨萨，妈妈我的家人阿的不，我的给谁来这边呀？我的我身上。我不是把一个人有，我爱大一的地上的，我来ดูsolo，啦啦的妈咪呀，比的大比的这个，我们在我萨达达比给他。Samaya Siri Hong Ri Kara Jami Bhai Ho Bhagwi Shihari Kulani Mami Haya Dumai Radvi Dilgi Hong Nasa Siddhan Mumi Yami Kula Suragi Kula Siva Vihaya Radha Mirvi Dilgi Hari Jaya Jasiva Diya Sayi Kula Sur Kula Yasu Vihaya Siji Chevi Dilgi Ya la ya de shab si de ya la de shi shab de sha la ge ba mi ha ya do ge da vi de de ge ma yo ba ya ni da si shi ya si de da na di na Đà ni tha mê ni vô ya sim ki ya se se mo Shan la chư ba bê hai ki hoi ho ba chan se ki vi shi Me tu si ba bê ha na Đà ni tha mê ni vô ya Sim ki pushpe bar ho ke Challa churba gurvaragi Pa sa chwe ki pishi Ti shimde boi gurvaragi Dani tamali boya Sim ki debe hon boi ke Challa churba gurvaragi Sasugi bishi Mami salwa vrahana Dani thamalali hoya Simki deva marmuje Chala chudva vargi Ôi phải cúi lưỡi đại gi sĩ trì cha đi đàn bươn hoa na đàn đi đam mê cô yang xin nghe ban để giang mơ đề cứ la sư ca bươn gi ho người đã đến đi sư Giờ sẽ đối chung hoa na đàn đi tham mà lên ngôi ao xem kỷ niệm để xem mỗi ngày trả lại sẽ cả bữa har kỳ ôi ba yaជួយគីពីជាដល់មកយ៉ាឡាប Dani tham heri bhoya sim gi sab da sir murgi nyala shurga gurgi hoy se bhagungi gi pijir ji maya di burna dani tham malali bhoya sim giri ma se bhargi gula Dani tham goya singid se lam urge se pagi lam na duji daje nam chela chotir mohr sadu sol hoy dagi jamne ho bala Dharmi jagavana dami dhamalali bhoya Singiru yula murge lo bhage labul Tu si dang xin dang ji la cho tu ni wo yi zhe bi san tu su Ong ai da gi yang ni o ba la ra di shui ba bu an da ni da mi su ya sing gi shui pe lam ur gi O Pai La Gurvana Tujira Din Tham Chela Chodi Maju Salvi Sada Oi Brahmajani Samadhara Tamaranga Durje Gune Gui So Sambhaya Jena Sune Namgada Gui Gumare Jage Sakeda Durje Sune Sage Sa Durje Dhamye Yambad Dhamye Durje Durje Shivaye Lo So Sukre Sakeda Durje Sune Sage Jodhe Parade Sambhaya Jindagi Jnana Nige Gadi Shadige Sakadam Dani Mari Vajurve Apatuta Dangal Vasage Satum Kuri Namse Yambasha Gigi Gula Sakal Tut Asuji Namse Yambasha Gigi Sakadam Kuri Namse Yambasha Gigi Gula Sakadam Umti Soha Vandra Sato Vandra Sato Vandra Sato Sange Nawa Thaeda Tuje Shimbo Tuje Dhala So Sange Siji Vabi Sange Sarvade Dhala Shige Mudu Saldu Nawa Thaedu Barachi Lo Balde Jide Wangju Thamche Gi Shedvan Shibura Shige Thai Dola Pandi Shitva Alden Rubi Shaldu Shunai
Sum sange kungi ngongi rangsum chugu ngansum don zebe zawela me jabla chagyo palden zawela marjin buche dagi nyingrabat me ziudula dewa me barata para jungne kya kusung tugi jingi labdu penden jite wanju tham jige chupen jigurigir bachu gije thai dola pende jibabo penden jube jabla chagyo My guru nam khadang en be sin chen tam je kurwa dung e ge sole dalte nam ba tam je kim ba zong je kim da dur je chang chen be ko phang la ko bracha ti je du tam be chu ge chen ngi gi u nyam be kun long dang kun chu ge rim ba nam du gyu den je me nga tim ma me ba nam ne che ge sung ba dar du chen ne thukla sal dab de sembar da again, yeah, good afternoon. So again, little bit of continue explaining. Although I myself don't know much, but because His Holiness has advised to do, to teach. I mean, teach in the sense explain and elaborate a little bit about the importance of four qualities to of the Sukhvati prayer. So therefore, we are doing it, and so we are middle of. These things. So anyway, first in the very beginning, we should always start with good motivation. Of course, So I think since morning, I'm sure all of us are trying our best to generate the bodhicitta. Yeah, as we always say, we always talk about importance of bodhicitta, but sometimes, I mean, for myself also, I'm putting myself as an example. It's very easy to forget, and it's very easy to just, how do you say, it doesn't come. We have to just, how do you say, a little bit of effort to think about, whether I have a bodhicitta mind or not. So anyways, listening to talk, practicing, especially in this holy month, whatever we do, from the day one, we said that whatever we do, even our smallest action, that multiplies many millions time. So not only the good merit that multiplies, also the bad, bad merit. If you if you are very negative about something, or if you get angry about something, or you are very irritated, not happy or something, that also multiplies, because this month itself is a very, very, how do you say, powerful, I would say. So anyway, generating buddhi. So we start with generating bodhicitta. Whatever I do, even listening to talk, may I be able to, transform my mind. May I be able to, practice genuinely the Buddha Dharma, so then I can benefit many beings. So that is something we should always, I shouldn't forget, that should be the core practice of core practice of whatever we do. So anyway, that is important. So bodhicitta mind. So based on compassion, I quite often, repeatedly say about what holiness has been teaching. Compassion is something we have to generate. It doesn't come naturally, unfortunately, to many of us. Maybe some special, extraordinary beings, bodhisattvas, I think for them, they have been practicing compassion for eons, for years and years. So it's a little easy to come. But people like ordinary people like us, it's not so easy. Therefore, we have to make it, make it happen, that the mind should be, by thinking whatever. There are two ways of generating the compassionate mind. One is, looking at the animals, you know, people around you, who are going through tremendous suffering. Holiness very often says that, just don't think of any, our sentient beings, six realms of beings is like little too much, so rather just think about this morning. This morning we all were, when we were waking up, so how many animals are being slaughtered in the the butcher shops? How many chickens have been slaughtered? How many buffalo has been slaughtered? How many fish have been slaughtered? Just think about that, and then imagine, they, I mean, who like killing? They are going through tremendous suffering, but there is no one to protect them. Just think, and then think that they are our mother. They have been our mother, in one way or another in this life or the many lives. We have been taking rebirth for millions, billions of times, from the beginning, let's say, up until today. We have been taking rebirth. So whenever we take rebirth, we have to have a mother. So our mother have been so kind to us, so, just their love, unconditional love, they have been taking care of us. So our mothers are in the one. Now they are born as a fish, they are born as a chicken. Actually, it's very clearly stated in Yangti preliminary Ngundu, in Yangti Ngundu practice, because of me, my mothers are now born as a fish, as an cow, as in pig. Why? Because they wanted their children to be happy. Therefore they kill animals. Maybe they cheated someone because they want money for their children. Their children, they want their children to be successful, study in good school, I don't know, they wanted their children to become doctors. For that they surrender their life also. They kill animals, they fight with others. Because of their karma, now they have reborn as in pig, as in fish, as in cows. So they are now killing out there. Just imagine this morning how many animals were being killed in the slaughter. So just remember that, and then try to generate compassion towards them. So that is how I think one of the methods. There are many methods, I think, of course, I think many of us know about. So that's something we have to really put our hand here and just think about it, and then try to generate compassion. Yeah, so that is the thing. So based on compassion, and then have a mind to get enlightenment to benefit all the sentient beings. So that is the bodhicitta mind. Anyway, we start with generating the bodhicitta mind. And then now, yeah, let us go, because we have not much of days left. So we have been talking about the 4 qualities to be reborn in Devachan. Yeah. So the first one we have finished according to the Sukhwati prayer book. The Chame Raga Absidebe, the changing in Mulam, that one we every day we do. So we have finished yesterday. The first one we have already finished, repeatedly visualizing and remembering the Sukhwati. Yeah, keep on remembering Buddha Amitabha and the Buddha Amitabha Pure Land. That is the first one we finished. So the second one is accumulations of merit. So accumulations of merit. Now the 7 branches come. Chaksewa, Chababhulwa, this one, no? The prostration, offerings, and confession. So yesterday we were in the middle of prostration. So here, Dr. Madhukunkin, yeah, Namdokan Yutagas, Quinkin or Bamela Charles, we have finished until yesterday here. Without any confusion, each and every one of them individually, I prostrate to the omniscient Amitabha. Yeah, all of you are looking at the book. Yeah, you should. You should. So then you know where it starts, what which part is which part. Is it prostration? It is offering? Is it confession? Yeah, so just look at the book also. So now the next one is Chobang Samejeba Madoba Killa de Molam Dabsek, Dewa Jendiki, Parduchin in Jemba Obang Mela Charles Hello. So that is the one. So here it says, now it is said that except those who have committed the 5 acts to reject Dharma. Not 5 act to reject Dharma. No, it doesn't mean that, isn't it? All of you who recite this aspiration prayer with great faith and devotion, will fulfill the aspiration to be born in Sukhwati. Amitabha will, yeah. So anyway, Chobang Tsamme Jeba Matokpas, so that we have already spoken, I think the day 1. Holiness also, was spoken about this on, I think, the few days ago, to in the conditions that Buddha Amitabha didn't allow. If you do this, then you are not welcome to Pure Land of, Sukhwati, to Devachan. So what are they? Chobang Tsammes. So the first one is the abandoning Dharma, reject Dharma. Yeah, the Chobangs. So here they put the Chobang first. And Tsamme, the 5 inexpiable, we can say 5 heinous deed, very bad karma. So that we have already said, killing father, killing mother, killing arhats, and division, sangha, dividing the sangha community, and then the try to kill Buddha. So that is the 5 inexpiable. So chobang tsamme jeba matopas, yeah, except those who have committed the 5 act and reject Dharma. It's not 2. I think it doesn't make sense, does it? To reject Dharma, no. And it's a 6. There are 6 called 6, misdeed. 5 inexpiable, and then the last one is the rejecting Dharma. This 6. So that all of except from that, all of you who recite this aspiration prayer, means this Amitabha prayer, with great faith and devotion, will fulfill the aspiration to be born in Sukhwati. Very clearly said that, if you don't, accept for these 6 misdeeds, if you have a great devotion to Buddha Amitabha and practice this prayer, for sure you will be reborn in Devachan. So that's what it says. Then, so here also one thing is, we say in 5 inexpiable deed, killing Buddha. Of course, the Buddha Shakyamuni, the historical Buddha, is no longer in this world. But it says in text that gurus, our gurus, like our masters, our gurus, they are the manifestation of Buddhas. They are the emanation of Buddhas. So if you have a wrong view, if you do something bad, have a bad thought of harming your gurus, that is, I think, included, same, because Buddha and Guru same, so that we have to understand. We should never have such kind of harmful and negative thoughts towards our guru. If we do so, then I think it will include in these 5 inexpiable deeds. Yeah. So then, so then Buddha Amitabha will appear in Bardo to lead them. Yeah. So except for these 5 deeds, if you pray one pointedly to Buddha Amitabha, Buddha Amitabha will take care of you. He will come in Bardo when we die. After our death, Buddha Amitabha will come to lead you to the Sukhvati, lead you to the Devachan, to the pure realm of Buddha Amitabha. Yeah, so that's what it says here very clearly. Therefore, I prostrate to the foremost guide, Buddha Amitabha, and the Amitabhas, foremost guide, Demba Opa means Demba. He will lead us. He will lead us to the pure land. Therefore, the Buddha, foremost guide, Buddha Amitabhas. So it's like, from the day one we said, it's a process of training, remembering the Buddha Amitabha in pure land again and again and again. If we remember, then, as I said yesterday, we will also dream Buddhas when you have nightmare, you will remember Buddha. And same thing in Pardo. Pardo is something, I think individual have a different experience of Pardo, but I think most of people, it looks very scary because our energy, how do you say, everything is shut down, so there is no sun, no moon, very dark, and then I don't know, it's quite scary actually. So then we will also remember, because of the training that you have been remembering Buddha Amitabha when you are alive. So when you die also, you will remember Buddha Amitabha. So it's like, someone, if you recognize, for example, let's say, if I go today to a completely different country, which I've never been before, if I go alone, and then I don't know anyone there, I walk in a market, city, and then everyone is stranger to me. I don't know anyone, I don't know, because I'm completely in a different country. So if I all of a sudden, if I meet someone I know, someone he's happened to be there, I'll be so happy. I mean, in middle of all these strangers, I don't know anyone, and all of a sudden I just met someone. I know him so well. I mean, maybe from Ladakh. Maybe one of my relative. I'll be so happy. So similarly, it's same thing. It's like, therefore we say, what do you call it? Ngadigi means, someone before. Buddha Amitabha very well in when you are alive. Therefore, we are practicing remembering him. And then, when we die, you will remember and Buddha will come and they will be so happy. It's like, like someone know for months and years you have been practicing. So today you are meeting him in real, will be so happy. So that is the thing, therefore we have to train to remember clearly, as clear as possible, as vivid as possible, as lively as possible. As I said yesterday, like talking to Buddha Amitabha, so that will happen. Otherwise, I think if we don't really seriously practice, it will be funny because Buddha Amitabha is red color. Yeah. We all are white, aren't we? Yeah. I mean, we human beings, we all are white. So all of a sudden in Pardo, if you see a red color coming, you will be scared. Instead of happy, be happy, oh, so happy to prostrate Buddha, you will be scared. True. I mean, it's strangers, if someone look very funny, how will we be happy to, meet them? So it's quite the same. Therefore, we were saying, please, visualize Buddha Amitabha clear. And therefore, in Kirim also, number salwa means clearly. Yesterday it came, Buddha Amitabha is red color, holding these, wearing these. So that means, how do you say, really teaching us one by one to get familiar with them. So then if you are familiar, now you are very happy. If you are practicing every day, if you see a Buddha Amitabha statue, you will be so happy. So similarly in Bardo also, when Buddha Amitabha come, you will be so happy. Yeah, so that is something we have to really, denba. So Amitabha will come to lead you from Bardo to the Devajan. Yeah, so that's what it says. I prostrate to the foremost guide, Amitabha. Then now, kiki kuzeke ba tame tu nyangan me datang kila zi kuzi legi tseze bayan logi tu ban tu min chom gumbo tsepa me la cha tse lo zi. Kiki kuzi. So your lifespan extends to countless kalpas. Yeah, we have been saying that Buddha Amitabha Pure Land, they live for like eons and eons. It's not like how we have only 100 years. Yeah, human lifespan is, I think the maximum is 100 years now. If it goes maybe 101 or 2, that is the maximum. And then minimum, how many of us die when we were 20? So many people die when they are 20, in their 40s, in their 60s, in their 70s, 80s, very common. In 80, almost all of us die. So our life is so short. It's a very, very short. So compared to our life, Buddha Amitabha lived like for eons, not only 1,000, 2,000, eons, they live, and therefore it says, in the Buddha Amitabha, your lifespan extends to countless kalpas. Without passing into nirvana, you remain in presence now. He's still alive there in the western direction, in his pure land. It is said that anyone who prays to you with one-pointed devotion, excluding all ripened karma, will live 100 years longer after death. Yeah, so here, if we pray to Buddha Amitabha one-pointedly, lekin number member matopes, excluding all ripened karma, all ripened karma in the sense we say, when we die, if we, if we accidentally die, we can die. There are many accidents without finishing our life properly. Many people die accidentally. So, if we die properly, we have to, 3, there are le zepa, tse zepa, sonam zepa, zepa sum. So this is exhaustion of one lifespan, you finish your life, and exhaustion of karma, you finish your karma to live anymore. So you finish that. And also exhaustion of merit, these 3, le, tse, sonam. Understand? You're like getting it? Yeah. Le is your karma and your lifespan and merit. If you finish these 3, then even the Buddha, medicine Buddha himself come and protect you. You will no longer be able to live because everything is finished, exhausted, completely exhausted. That is the time you have to die. That says, I think, if that happens, I think you don't die in a very peaceful way. It says, when you finish everything, it's a time for death. Then that person will die very peacefully on bed. Like no shocking kind of things happen. Very peacefully they die. But I think many people, they die before they exhaust everything. If we finish only one, we exhaust lifespan, but we have still left merit and the karma, then you can extend your life. Buddha Amitabha can extend your life. Or maybe let's say if you finish karma, but you have lifespan and merit left, still we can extend your life. Therefore it says here, excluding all ripened karma. If everything exhausted, then no one can protect you. So except from that, will live 100 years longer after death. So many people die, as I just said, accidentally. For example, in war. The men, they fight in war, and then they die. They get all these guns or whatever, then they die. And many people, maybe, they go for to trekking, and then all of a sudden avalanche comes and they die. Many people die in accident, car accident, flight accident, whatever, plane crash, and all these are unexpected die. Actually, they haven't finished yet, but they die because maybe they are not blessed by Buddha Amitabha. So really, something we have to appreciate, that we are introduced to such kind of practice. So we should one pointedly practice it. We will never have the obstacle death. Buddha Amitabha will protect for sure. It says here, it is said that anyone prays to you with one pointed devotion, excluding all ripened karma, will live 100 years longer after death. If you are supposed to die today, because your some obstacle happened, but you will die 100 years more if you have other karmas left. Yeah, so that is something very important. Therefore, it says, all overcome untimely death without exception. Therefore, I prostrate to the Supreme Protector Amitayus. Yeah, the Buddha Amitabha is, as Holiness said, as yesterday also we said, is Buddha Amitabha and Amitayu is one. Amitayu is, we say, longevity Buddha. Yeah, so same. Amitabha is also a longevity Buddha. Therefore, and overcome untimely death without exception. Therefore, I prostrate to the Supreme Protector Amitayus. So here it says that sometimes I think, I don't know, in Himalayan, our culture, like Ladakh, Bhutan, Nepal, Sikkim, all this, we tend to, do lot of tsedu. Yeah, tsedu prayer. We invite monks, venerables to do tsedu in our house, and then we always, ask, request to have this tsewang, longevity initiation, long life initiation. People are so happy. So it says in some of the texts, instead of always looking for asking someone to do it, so maybe some, I don't know, monks are maybe not so qualified to do the tsedu. So rather you should do this prayer daily. You will be always blessed with long life. Just practicing the demon prayer. It is tsewang. That itself is a tsewang. It says so clearly here. So it is the tsewang. It will give you longevity for sure. Therefore, I prostrate to the Supreme Protector Amitayus. So now, so these are all prostrating, okay? The Buddha Amitabha is Amitayu, his quality, remembering his quality, and we are prostrating. And now, one could fill the countless realms of the 3,000-fold world with limitless jewels as generous gifts. But if one hears the name of Amitabha in Sukhwati and with great faith and devotion join their palms together, that would have even greater merit. Therefore, I prostrate with devotion to Amitabha. Yeah? Does that make some sense? It's so clearly stated that, you know, it means it's a benefit of practicing the Buddha Amitabha. It's so powerful. If someone managed to, fill the countless realms, not only one realm, countless of realms with jewels. Jewels in the sense diamond, gold, silver, I don't know, pearl, then what is the lapis lazuli, and there are so many things, no? So many precious. So if you fill the countless of realms with the precious jewel, fill, limit as a gift to the Buddha, as a gift to the Buddha. So, but if one hears the name of Amitabha in Sukhwati, and if we practice with one pointed devotion, to the Buddha Amitabha, that is even greater merit than offering, like, full of gems and, this, what do you call it, golds and diamonds to the Buddha. So rather have the devotion and, how do you say, pray to Buddha Amitabha. That is ever greater benefit than offering like lot of jewels and diamonds and all this to Buddha. Yeah, it says here. Yeah, therefore, yeah, but if he hears the name of the Amitabha and Sukhavati, only here, I think not only it's pray, it says just hearing Buddha Amitabha name and the Sukhavati, the Pure Land, with great faith and devotion, with their palms together, so just remembering by Buddha Amitabha, palm put together, just saying that, Obamela Charles, hello. If we say that, that is even greater merit. Therefore, I proceed to the with devotion to Buddha Amitabhas. So that is the power, because of why? Why is it so? Because of the Buddha Amitabha, so powerful aspirations. He has us, his aspirations and wishes are so powerful and strong to benefit beings. Therefore, it is, much more greater than, doing the, the offering, lot of offering. So that's what it says. So then now the gajo opa me besin kaji me benyu le jisa me de mentini gombo opa me la cha celos. Any being who hears Amitabha name and with devotion, which is free from doubt, gives rise to steadfast faith, will never turn back from the path of awakening. Therefore, I prostrate with devotion to Amitabha. Yeah, these all are the qualities. Remembering the Buddha Amitabha qualities, and we are doing the prostration actually. So, any being who hears the Amitabha name with devotion, which free from doubt, no doubt. Yeah, Holiness said from the day first, we shouldn't have doubt. Yeah, Buddha Amitabha is there in the western direction, presently, very alively there. No doubt. If we think that, maybe it's not there, it's a lie, then finished. There's no result. So, without doubt, give rise to steadfast faith, means very, I think, strong faith, strong devotion, will never turn back from the path of awakening. If you have a strong devotion to Buddha Amitabha, that's it. You will never turn back. It says here, "Teni changchub lamle chir midos will never turn back from the path of awakening." If you from today, if you have a devotion to Buddha Amitabha, you will get enlightenment sooner or later. You will never be fall back. So that powerful, of awakening. Therefore, I prostrate with devotion to Amitabhas. Then whoever whoever hears the name of Buddha Amitabha, and until one reaches ultimate enlightenment, the state of Buddhahood, one will never be born as female and will be born a good family, upholding pure moral conduct in all future lives. Therefore, I proceed devoted to the Sugata Amitabhas. So here again, whoever hears the name of Buddha Amitabha, until one reaches, until we get to the, until we reach the enlightenment, uh, from that, from this time until we reach enlightenment, we will be never be born as female. So this is quite often comes here also says, and I think we can see in many of the books, like never be born as a female. But we don't have to feel bad about it. It doesn't mean, of course, male and female both are same in terms of forming the body. We women also, female also have two eyes, men also have two eyes, like same, everything is more or less same. Men are also bad, women are also bad, there are many bad women, negative women. Men also have this the same. It says, it is explained that way. It doesn't mean that, like women is very bad, men are very good. It doesn't mean that. But I think women are generally, how do you say, kind of, if you compare the strength, the women are generally physically also less, strong, little, I don't know, maybe because of the how it's structured, little less strong, and also little weak in a way. I think that it is referring to. Otherwise, I think it doesn't really mean, that the women cannot do this. There are, I mean, a lot of different explanation about, it doesn't mean that women are very bad or something. But I think women do have a little bit of downfall in terms of, for example, we say like jealousy, women are more jealous than men, which is, I think, quite true. And we are more gossipy, we talk, and the men are less talking, and generally it's like that. So anyway, I think these few maybe little bit of downfalls are there. Therefore it says that one will never be born as female and will be born of good family. We will always be born into good family until we reach enlightenment. If we go to the pure land in this life, then that's it. There is no zigzag. If we don't, we are not able to go to the pure land, then we have to take rebirth anyway, next life. So you will be maybe born as a man or maybe in a good family. So that was it meant, it never in a good family, upholding pure moral conduct in all future lifetimes. Therefore I prostrate devotedly to the Sugata Amitabha. So deshe opamela chakselos. Then now, yeah. So until here, now we finished the prostration, yeah, the accumulations of merit, the prostration chaksewe and last sosayan la dunginane. The first, the chaksewe and la is finished here. Deshe obamela chaksel. So Holiness also said, when Holiness first day, when he gave Buddha Amitabha initiation, Holiness said, I remember, in also, yeah, just if no complicated, if we don't know much, doesn't matter, just remember Buddha Amitabha and say opamela chaksalo sangye opamela chaksalo, means I pay homage to Buddha Amitabha. Just say that and have devotion. That's it. You will be reborn into Sukhvati, into the pure realm of Buddha Amitabha. It's so simple, something so doable, so easy and accessible for us. Yeah, so that is the. And now here we finish the prostration. So now from the next, the offering, the Chipapuas, second. So the prostration, I said, the antidote of arrogant pride. So offering is antidote of stinginess, sirnaya, stinginess, stinginess and attachment. Offering will minimize our stinginess and attachment, which is quite logic also. If I'm so attached to this bottle, I will not be able to give this bottle to someone else. So it's when we give, whenever we offer, to gurus, to Buddha, to your friends, to your family, whoever, if you are giving something, means we are letting go of our attachment. If you are offering money, also same, to the monastery, to gurus, to whoever, if then are letting go the attachment towards the money. So it will minimize the stinginess and this thing, what do you call it, the attachment. Yeah, so antidote, the afflictive, the no, yeah, antidote of stinginess and attachment. So from here I offer my body, possessions and roots of virtue, whatever actual offerings are there, with mentally created eight auspicious signs and the seven jewels primordially existing in the 3,000-fold worlds. So, dagi lui tangzir, I offer my body. Now we are offering our body. Why we have to offer our body? We are so attached. The most attachment that we have is it's towards your body. When we say I, where are we pointing? We are pointing here. I always say I, mine, me. So that this body is the one where which is called, so-called I, is there. I mean, ignorantly we say this I, which is I, is so important. Therefore, every day what we do, I'm thirsty, I'm drinking, I'm sick, I'm not well. Everything is I. So we are so attached to this body. Therefore, we have to offer our body. So I offer my body. And then second thing that we are so attached to is our possessions. Our money, our house, our car, I don't know, whatever your belongings, all the possessions that you have. So we are so attached to it. Therefore, I offer my body, possessions, and root virtue means gewetsawa. Whatever we do, again, sometimes, for example, if I sponsor, let's say, maybe if I sponsor, building a monastery, if I sponsor, maybe lot of money to build a monastery, then we have a pride, oh, I offered it, again, I comes, therefore attachment. I build this monastery, again, attachment comes. Therefore, we have to offer, no attachment, root virtue, root good deeds of sponsoring a monastery, building a monastery or temple. So that also we shouldn't have attachment. Therefore, we offer, body, possessions, and root virtue, whatever actual offerings there there are. So anyway, so offer everything. So in that sense, what it means is we have to do offerings now from today. Offer, offer. Actual offering means that we can do. People like us, actual offerings are like flowers we can offer, incense we can offer, perfume we can offer, money also maybe we can offer, and what else, maybe carpet we can offer. All these are something we can do. It's called an actual offering. Actual offering that we can afford, people like us can afford. So here it means also, when we do this particular prayer, we have to do offering also. As I said yesterday, if you have time in, during the sunset, face towards the western direction, and prepare some offering, at least, 7 bowls. Therefore, we have a tradition of 7 bowls offering, these 7 bowls of water, incense, whatever, these things, offer that, and bring some flowers, food, whatever you like, prepare there, and then offer it to Buddha Amitabha. Also, in every day you can do it. I remember saying that, some people say, I don't know, we were told that, if we offer the 7 bowls offering in the morning, and then again, we are not supposed to bring it down, until evening. It's not like that. The more, if you have time, like 7 times offerings, 7 bowls, again, offer it, clean it, offer it again, clean water, again, clean water. You can do as much as possible in order to accumulate merit. So that is the one, that is the actual offering, something we can do. Yeah, so ngosu jorwe choba ji chibas. And then something that we can't afford, like mentally created, add auspicious signs, and the 7 jewels. That also we can, these days we can buy from the market, add auspicious sign, like small we have in the mandala also, something we can also offer. If not, then, we imagine and offer, mentally created as add auspicious, yeah, tashita ge ze ge, also that comes in the everyday namche prayer we do with this, no, this all are offering. So anyway, excellent umbrella and all this I wouldn't go through that. And then tashita ge ze ge, and primordially existing in the 3,000-fold worlds, whatever we have in this universe, whatever we have in this universe, offer everything to the Buddha Amitabha. Yeah. The 4 continents, Lingji. 4 continents means, whatever in this whole universe, actually, whole universe we are offering, Mount Meru and 1,000 millions, sun and moon, and all the wealth and treasures of the devas, yeah, and nagas and humankind, which we don't possess. Yeah, like for example, the what is called it, treasure of devas, all the god realm, the god realm has lot of wonderful, like universe they have. So we offer, mentally we offer all this to Buddha Amitabha. Mm. Then loilante opamelabuls, bringing all those to the mind, I offer them to Buddha Amitabhas. Mm. Then it says here, by the power of compassion, please accept this for my benefit. This is something, again, very important point that we have to understand. When we do offering, does it mean Buddha need it, Guru need it? It's not. Therefore it says, by the power of compassion, please accept this for my benefit. It's for our accumulations of merit. We want accumulations of merit, therefore offer to Guru, Buddha, Dakini, the temples, whatever, it's for our benefit. We want to accumulate merit. It's not that Buddha need them, they are waiting for us to offer something, they are, they have not enough of money, maybe, or maybe they have not enough of flowers, they have not enough of water, very thirsty, so we should offer. It's not that they want, it's for us, for our benefit. Yeah. So this here's something I wanted to also say. Offering is really, really important. Why? Because we all want wealth. Yeah, we all need also want wealth, good money, good life. Everyone want it. So if you want to be born in as a rich, family, in a rich family, you want to be, rich. So offering is the only method. You have to offer. You if you are rich now, you have been offering in your past life. Because of that, you are born rich. You have been offering is a result of, it's a result of offering to the Buddha, Dharma, giving to others. It's a result of generosity. So therefore we say, when you have, please do offer. So also in next life and the lives to come, if you want to be, until we reach enlightenment, if you want to be, become rich and have a good wealth, you have to do offering. you know so even you don't have, you have to offer. Otherwise, we say that, if you are born very poor in this life, very poor, almost nothing, you have no, but still you have to make effort to offer. Otherwise, you have never been offering, therefore you were born so poor, no money, nothing, nothing to look at, so poor. So if you still don't offer it, you will be even poorer, poorer and poorer, and you will be, fall slowly. Then there is nothing. Therefore we say, even you don't have, if you possess nothing, make something that you can afford, even one penny to the Buddhas. Here is another thing that you have to understand also. Offering, we say yul khetparchan, like lama, pama, these are so, how do you say, valuable, like they are Keparchan means, how do you say it? Special, anyway. Special, isn't it? Lama, of course, our gurus are so special. Why? Because they show us the path to liberation. They are our eye, actually. So therefore, they are so special. So if you offer to guru, it's, you immediately accumulate merit. Then you just, same thing. Maybe if I offer 100 rupees to my guru, and if I give also 100 rupees to one of my friend, is it the same? It's not. Offering to guru will accumulate merit 100,000 millions time more. Why? Because guru is, very special. Same your parents, our mother, our fathers, because of them we are here. Parents are so special. Therefore, taking care of our parents, helping them is so important, something. So offering to your parents, and we say also, to, yeah, guru and the teachers also. Yeah, teachers are same, guru and teachers are same, anyway. So these are, we can accumulate merit very fast. If you want to, if you want to be very fast, do this, like offering to the guru, master, teacher, those who are some very special. So you will immediately accumulate merit. So another thing I want to say is, as I just said, even you are so poor and nothing to offer, it says that you can offer sand. Sand, you can just go to some, how do you say, a river, and then you will find some sand, or maybe rocks. It says when Buddha Shakyamuni was alive, when he was, just, I think passing through someone, so there was a two little boy, they were playing in the sand, and then Buddha was coming towards them, and then Buddha came, and they have nothing to offer. So these two little boy, they have nothing to offer in front of, they were playing in the sand, so they offer one bowl, full bowl of sand to Buddha with pure heart. They have nothing to offer, so with just pure heart they have offered this sand full of, the one full ball of sand to the Buddha. So it says that, as a result, he was born as a King Ashoka. Yeah, King Ashoka, Gepo Ashoka, Nyangeme. He's a so famous king who has really flourished Dharma throughout the India and everywhere. And then his minister called Dunnadon, no? Lumpu Dunnadon is his minister. So these two little boy, because the Buddha is enlightened being, just offering ascent to Buddha, they were born as a king. King Ashoka, of course, I think all of us know. He is the one of the most famous king in India. He flourished Dharma, throughout. Then he actually built, I think, 10 million, 10 million the stupa, no? Chewachi, yeah, 10 million stupa everywhere. We can see in India, wherever we go, Ashoka pillar, Ashoka stupa, Ashoka pillar, everywhere. He have built 10 million stupas all around the world, so that powerful. It says that it is the result of offering ascent to Buddha. So that tells, means, offering to Guru, offering to Buddha is so powerful. We will accumulate that much of merit. So anyway, that is something I wanted to also share. Dala penji tuje topgi shezer. So, it just came in my mind. So here, for example, in this 10 days retreat is also in the mandala of Buddha Amitabha, with such, holiness and so many great masters. Here, if we manage to even offer one butter lamp, would be so amazing, where we can really accumulate merit like immediately we can accumulate merit. So put little bit of effort to bring some flowers, offer butter lamp, offer a cup of tea, if possible, offer tea to all the sangha, little bit of, I'm not encouraging saying that, do mandala offering. Okay, I'm not saying that, but a little bit will make huge impact. Even one flower we can buy, yeah, everyone can buy one flower. So anyway, that came in my mind. I thought, such this auspicious gathering and this in holy month, even little things if you can do would make a huge impact. Yeah, so then by the power of compassion, please accept this for my benefits. So here, until here, this sixth line is the offering, okay? From the 7 branch prayer, the offering is completed now. So now the third one. Let's go to the third. What is third one? Chaksalwa Chapa Pulwa, then confession. Dikpa, yeah? Third one is the confession. Yeah, all of you know. Yeah, the third one is the confession. We have to do that. So this is to accumulate merit. Prostration to accumulate merit. Offering also to accumulate merit. Confession also to accumulate. We have to purify, to accumulate merit. So the third one is the confession from here. So, so confession is the antidote to ignorance. It's a very important. Holiness talk a lot about ignorance this morning. The ignorance is the root cause of all the sufferings. Why we are suffering here today. Why we are suffering because of ignorant. Because of ignorant, we accumulate bad karma. Because of bad karma, then we suffer. We have no other choice. We suffer. We get so pain. Like very very heavy headache. Let's say, if I just get headache, why am I'm getting this headache? I say maybe, oh, this tent is too hot. It's just external condition. If you have no karma, you will never get headache. So maybe I've, in my past life, I've beaten someone with stick, so then I now get headache. It's like that. The karma will, whatever we do, even a smallest action, counts. Karma is like this. Your shadow. There is someone, noting down whatever you are doing, with your body, speech, and mind, or be it be negative, positive, neutral, whatever, everything, every day, every second, every moment, it's noting down. It's not. I'm not saying that someone is there, but it's a karma is like that. We say law of karma. It's a universal truth. So whatever we do, it cannot go wrong. If you do good, you will get good. If you do bad, you will get bad for sure. There's no doubt about it. Therefore, yeah. Anyway, so confession is the antidote to ignorant. So every one branch prayer will dispel whatever the emotions, whatever you say, this bad karma. Yeah, as I said, prostration is the antidote of pride, offering is the antidote of stinginess and attachment. Now the confession is the antidote of ignorant, very important one. So here myself, so now pame doranda so dogon ye thoma bedun so je majil na lugi megi sumbo tholo shaz. So now myself and all other sentient beings from time immemorial up till now, all our non-virtuous deeds of killing, stealing, and impure conduct, I confess these three misdeed of the body. So now we have to confess in front of Buddha Amitabha. Same thing, yeah? So we are practicing this Buddha Amitabha prayer. So in front of Buddha Amitabha, we confess myself and all other sentient beings from beginninglesses up until today, whatever the bad karma that I have accumulated with my body, speech, and mind. So first the body comes. So body, so here it comes the migewachu. Yeah, migewachu, everyone knows. 10 non-virtues. Yeah, everyone knows it. Killing, stealing, and then sexual misconduct is the first three body uh, yeah, misdeed anyway, the physical body misdeed. So all non-virtuous deeds of killing, mm, so killing, of course, if yourself kill, very bad. Killing, there is no heinous action than killing is the one of the worst action that we could do. If you kill someone, of course, it's just how do you say, even killing a insect is just something so bad. It's unbelievable anyway, unimaginable kind of thing. So yeah, killing. So let me talk a little bit about killing, I think, which is very important. It's as I just said, it's a most heinous. Do we say heinous? Yeah, very bad. Anyway, horrible. Killing is a horrible thing that we could do. So if we kill yourself, if yourself kill with your hand, is a very bad. Or you ask someone to kill, or you rejoice that someone is killing. If someone kills someone, happy about it, oh, that's very good, well done. If you say that, you get the equivalent karma also. It's a really bad, just we say, no? So as a result of killing, what is the result of killing? We will always be born in the hell realm. Nyewa. We will always be born in the hell realm. And even we, after, I think, after purifying a lot of karma, if we born as a human being, we will always be born as a shempa, means butcher. Yeah, butcher who slaughter animals. Why? Because of the bad karma that we have killed. There are a lot of, the karma is just unbelievable. When it comes to karma, is how we get the result of the karma is so subtle. There are so many categories how we get the karma back. So anyway, I wouldn't go through all this, but anyway, for killing, yeah, first thing, we will go to the hell realm, there is no doubt about it. Or then after purifying a lot of karma, then even we reborn as a human being, we will be born as a butcher, those who always kill animals and all this. Yeah, so that is the thing. And also we will be born in a place where we feel very dangerous. Your life is not secure. Anytime you will be shoot. I don't know, maybe there are still such kind of place exist. Like you can get shoot, I don't know. Life is very insecure anyway, very dangerous. We will be born because of the karma of killing. We will be born in such kind of environment. Let me tell a story about this. When Buddha was alive, and his student, no, the Mongol Gipu, is one of his chief student, Sharibu and Mongal Gipua. He's one of the, one of her two chief students. So Mongal Gipu and one of his friend was just walking somewhere, and they've seen a funny creature. It's like head is human. No, yeah, head is human, but then body is a carnivores, Shenzhen. Yeah, we say carnivores, huh? Kind of a lion, or I don't know, wolf or something, but head is a human head. So he was there, and then he was surrounded by like maybe 10,000, maybe 20, 30,000. It says hungry ghost. Maybe it's as kind of a, beings. They are shooting him arrow to him. He is the, what do you call it? Target boat. Ben, yeah. He's the that creature with the funny creature, human head, but the body is a carnivores. I don't know what kind of animal, body animal with, yeah, the animal body with a human head. And he was there, and then he was surrounded by 10,000 beings shooting arrow. He is the target board, shooting arrow to him. Just unbelievable, everyone is shooting arrow to him. And then Mongol Gipu is he is the omniscient one. He is the super omniscient being, we call it. So his friend asked Mongol Gipu, why, what do you think this karma is? Why he is suffering tremendously, like 10,000 the beings are shooting him arrow. And then he said he was then mm, uh, yeah, what was he? Yeah, he was ngomba, means what do you call it? Ngomba, who kill the deers all the time. Hunter, yeah, hunter, exactly. Yeah, he was a hunter. He was a hunter before, and he has been killing the deers and animals all the time. So because of that, so now he was born as a funny creature, and then this countless of beings are shooting him. So that is the karma. So of course, then it's just unbelievable how, just imagine that we will not even bear one needle. So shooting arrow like 10,000 in one time. The amount of suffering which you bear, no way. So they have been seen. And also, I think when it says in the sutras, then there was that um again, I think in the Mughal, anyway, they were walking, and they've seen a kind of a fish or something in a water, actually, like 7 kilometers long body. It's a kind of a fish, you know, with full of insects eating him. His entire body is eaten by like thousands of creatures inside. He's alive. Like so much pain and suffering that creature is going through. Again, they ask, what is the karma? And then they said, is the karma. He was a king, actually. Before he was a king who kills the criminals by law. Like criminals are, of course, they have committed some bad anyway, bad work. Therefore, king has to punish them and then kill them. So he has been killing many beings because they have, they have been, done very bad things. Anyway, they were criminals. So it says that even criminals they have done something bad. So therefore, king has to kill them. So now king was reborn as this creature who is eaten by thousands of beings. Also, king has, I mean, I wouldn't blame king. Why? Because the criminals have done very bad things. So king has no choice. He's a leader. So he has to kill, I think. But still, the king has to suffer that much. So that it means that killing is such a bad deed. We should really, confess. I don't think we killed in this life, but we never know what we have done in our past lives. When we have never Buddha, we don't know Buddha Dharma and nothing, we might have killed. So we may still have their karma left. Therefore, we have to confess. Yeah, so that is the thing. Anyway, Sokjabaz, killing and then stealing again is a very bad. Anyway, if we steal someone else's belongings or possession which were not given. And then the third one is impure conduct, means the sexual the misconduct, we say, for which is of course for bhikshu and bhikshunis we are ordained, but for the lay people we should never do that. But in the lay people you have to have your own partner, you should never be how do you say, loose and do, keep relationship with many people, which is it completely then, how do you say, it violate the Genyen Domba also, yeah, the what do you call it, the refuge, when Gengen Domba, no, when we have you when you when we take refuge, we are actually not refuge, but what do you call it, Gengen Domba, anyway. So anyway, which are not supposed to do it. So here it says all these non-virtues, killing, stealing, and impure conduct, I confess these three misdeeds of our body. Three misdeeds of body you confess. And then Zunda Tama Tsusum Nga Kelwa, Ngagi Migi Jibo Tolosha. Now the speech misdeeds are lying, slandering, harsh speech, and gossip. Yeah, lying is very bad anyway. If you keep lie, there are many categories. Lying also, some says big lies are like we say, oh, I met Buddha Amitabha, I talked to him, such kind of thing. I always talk to Tara, I always talk to Guru Padma Sambhava. Some people say that, I don't know, I am a realized being, I realize now, this we call it Michela Medzun, means a very big lie. We should never, even you have that, these are not supposed to reveal. You have to keep secret. Even you see Guru Padma Sambhava, you talk to Guru Padma Sambhava, you shouldn't, you can share this with your guru, with the pure samaya, the friends you can share, but it's not supposed to share with everyone. Yeah, so this is a big lie anyway. And there are many different lies. If you lie, as a result, people will never believe you. That is the immediate kind of result. People will never believe you. Whatever he say, he always say these things, so they lose faith in you, believing you. So that is the thing anyway. So we should never lie. And also if we have lied before, so we have to confess that. And then tama is the slandering, very bad, which is a very bad. Tama means between two close friend, then divisioning them, deliberately or purposely, they you don't want them to be close, so you say one thing and then the other thing, and then make them fight, make them argue. These are very bad deed anyway, tama. Let me tell another story about this. There was a mm, lion, and yeah, there was a lion, and of course as a lion, they always have to eat meat. So he was looking for food, and he found a cow with a calf. Yeah, calf, the cow baby. And then lion killed the cow anyway. He killed the cow and then eaten, because yeah, I mean, carnivores, once you born as a carnivores, no choice, they cannot eat vegetable, they have to eat meat. Their body is designed to eat meat. So he killed cow. Then after that, yes, it's a mother, I think, a mother lioness, do we say lioness? Yeah. So he killed the cow, and then the baby left behind. Calf, the cow has a calf, and baby left behind. So somehow that lioness have a kind of compassionate towards that calf, the baby cow. So she brought up this calf, and she herself has also a baby. The lion has a baby, not lion. Do we say lioness? Lioness has a baby, and then he brought up this baby cow, you know, take care of him, and then he brought up both the baby cow and her own baby together. So they become very close. Actually, the lion and cow, they don't get along because they are enemies. Enemy in the sense, the lion will always eat the cow. So anyway, they become these two baby brought up together. So they become very close friend. They were very close. So one day, of course, everything is impermanent. Mom, the lioness, is about to die. Very old. So she said that, to these two baby, although you both are completely different, you are the lion baby is my baby, but the calf is not my baby, but you are equal to my baby. You both are, I brought you together, brought up together, so you both should always keep close. Maybe some other animal will say something bad, and don't go close, I mean, how do you say, don't stay together or something, but never listen. You both are my child, my children, so you both always stay together. That was the final words the lioness gave to this to baby, and then lioness died. So anyway, these two were very happy, they were very close, very happy together. And then lion always have to look for food. Cow can eat grass anywhere anyway, but lion has to always look for food, kill animals. So lion every day go, and then they were so close, so close that he misses the lion miss the cow, and then come back immediately. After he finds some food, he come back immediately. There was a fox actually. There was a fox. When the mother lion was alive, she used to kill lot of cows and animals, and then the fox always get the leftover food from the lioness. So this now mother lion has died, so the baby lion is just eating some food and coming back so fast to meet the cow, because he doesn't want to be stay away from him for long time. So fox have no food now, so he was so jealous. He used to get the leftover food from the lioness before, but now this small lion is coming back to meet the cow immediately, so he don't get any food. So he was very jealous. So he wanted to really separate them, so then he get food, and it's very selfish anyway. So he went to the line to the cow, and then he was kind of pretending very unhealthy, something like that. And then the cow asked the fox, what happened, you look very unwell. And then he said, yeah, my physical is okay, I'm very fit physically, but my mind is very upset, I'm very sick. And then the cow asked, why you are so sick mentally, why you are upset. And he lied actually, fox lied, and he said, your friend lion is planning to kill you. He said that, planning to kill the cow. They are so close actually, planning to kill you. And cow didn't believe, because they were so close. And he said, no, he would never do that to me. Why you are saying that? And he said, okay, if you don't believe, anyway he is planning to kill you, okay. He said that. And then again the fox went to the lion also, said the same thing. He pretended something, and then lion asked what happened, and he said, the cow is planning to kill you. And lion also didn't believe, couldn't believe. But anyway, then after that said that, two of them were together, the lion and cow. And not general, I mean, normally they are very happy, they don't care what they do, don't even notice, they're happily sleeping together, happily always together. But that day the fox has put something in their mind. So then lion was doing something, standing up and doing something like that, and cow was so scared, all of a sudden, oh, now he's really trying to kill me, he doubt that. And then cow was also, the cow has this thing, no, I think maybe it's a buffalo, maybe the horn, he was doing something like that. And then lion all of a sudden thought, oh, he's really trying to kill me, because of the fox did this slander between two. So then they put to fight, because of their doubt. They thought they are killing each other. They fight, and they put both of them are died. So that is a anyway, it's a kind of a story. It's written in the teachings actually. Therefore, I wanted to also share it. Sometimes stories. I mean, to myself, when I hear stories, I really like, something really how it remains in the mind. So anyway, so that happened. That is the result of a slander, between two close friends. They did that. As a result, he got nothing, all of them died. So which is a very very bad deed anyway, misdeed. So tama, yeah, we should never that. So if we have done until now, confess them in front of Buddha Amitabha. Yeah. And then tsikzup, harsh speech. Again, it's a very bad, of course. Tsikzup, like harsh, saying harsh words. it's a very easy to say, we can just call someone monkey, like you look very dark, or monkey, a cow, something like that. We tend to say very easily, but it's not a joking matter. Once you said something bad, it's Holiness has been saying, it also says in the sutras, for example, if you call someone, you look like a monkey, you have to reborn as a monkey for 500 lives. Really, it's not a joking thing. We would happily, therefore we say in Tibetan, it's a saying, gajindu sa, mujindu nyangs. We can, when we accumulate karma, happily we are accumulating karma. Even in joking matter, you say, you look like a donkey, you look like a monkey. We say very happily, laughing, smiling. But when we have to repay that karma, you have to born as a monkey 500 times, which are not joking, not joke. So anyway, this we have to be serious about. We should always, control our mouth. This mouth is something, mige pangzu. We say kani mige ka pangzu. If we don't control our speech, we really accumulate many bad marriage. So we have to be very careful. Therefore, always, less talk. From the day when I was saying, keep silent. In this 10 days retreat, if possible, just keep silent, do mantra, and just talk. Necessary things, not unnecessary, silly things. You should never talk. Otherwise we accumulate a lot of bad marriage. So anyway, there's the siksup, the harsh speech. And then gossip, of course, gossip will bring lot of unnecessary problems into your lives, into other lives, always. Anyway, it create a lot of problems anyway. So there is the ngake. So the four misdeed of our speech: lying, slandering, harsh speech, and gossip. If I have done until now, I confess, from my depth of heart in front of Buddha Amitabha. Yeah, so that is the confession. And then I confess these four misdeeds of the speech. And then napsem nosen lokpar tawate igimigi sumbotolosas. So now the greed, malice, and wrong views, I confess these three misdeeds of the mind. Yeah, let us just go through a little bit. Yeah, I think. Yeah, 4 o'clock we have break. So greed, yeah. So now the three misdeed of mind: having greed, having malice, and having the wrong views. The greedy mind will always bring sufferings. Because you want. Always one day is also story. Now I'm not going to tell anymore. I think otherwise a lot of time waste. Anyway, greedy, will always bring suffering. So rather we should have contented mind. Whatever you have, you have now, should be contented. So instead of greedy mind, should be contented. And instead of malice means what do you call it, harmful thoughts, mind of harming others. May someone be die, may someone have obstacles, may their business collapse, may they get sick. This kind of, very negative, harmful thoughts should never, arise in our mind. So if we have done, if we might have accumulated such karma in our past lives, so confess them in front of Buddha Amitabha. And then wrong views means saying that there is no past life, previous life, no Buddha, no Dharma, no Sangha, karma, never believe. All these are the wrong views. So I confess these three misdeeds of the minds. And then now, so now here the 5 inexpiable things also comes: the killing of one's father and mother, teacher and anharahat, and intending to cause harm to the body of the Buddha. I confess these 5 worst actions that reject Dharma. Yeah. So I don't have to explain this. We have said many times. The killing of us. So now here, so confess. We have to confess them if we have ever done before. And then the killing of the bhikshu or shramanera, or seducing a nun, destroying a statue, stupa, or temple. I confess these 5 secondary worst action. This is called nyewe tsamme. So close to the tsamme, close to the 5 inexpiable deeds. So what are they? Here it says killing bhikshu, yeah, the monks, bhikshu, bhikshuni, killing a bhikshu or bhikshuni. And then shramara is the novice, getul is the, I think that means getul, that's novice, or seducing a nun, yeah. And then destroying a statue, demolishing or destroying a statue, or stupa, temple, which we never do it, instead of that we should build them if we have ever done. So that all we have to also confess. This is called the secondary worst actions. And then swearing by the three jewels, temples, scriptures, and refuge place, and similar deeds of breaching the deep faith and vows. So here the swearing, Naikelwas, swearing, no, we swear. I don't know whether you have a tradition of swearing. We have. You have? What kind of swear you do? Oh my God. Is it? You have other things also? I mean, we swear to three jewels, like Kunchosum, we say. Sometimes we swear to, I don't know, Mahakala, Mahakali, very, very high. We say funny things, we have in our Himalayan culture has a, have that, but I don't know in Western or Asians culture have or not. So we, unnecessarily we swear them. It's a kind of a lying also, just to, how to confirm, we swear. So that is the thing. Swearing by the three jewels, temples, scriptures, and refuge place, and similar deeds of breaching the deep faith and vows. Pangje, tsetu, nazola sopas, like putting someone, a kind of a, how do you say? Yeah, anyway, it says here, no? Tsetu, nazola sopa, chobong langin seba sakpa tholosha. I confess the misdeed of rejecting Dharma. These all are not recommended as a practitioner. We should always be careful about all this. And then until here we go. Okay, so here this is another important thing. Worse than the killing of all beings in the three realms is it surrendering of bodhisattvas. I confess this pointless misdeed completely. So if we I think slender, yeah, kurwata, I don't know, it says slender here. Slendering, no, it's not, it wouldn't call slender. Kurwata means, what do you call it? You say? Hmm? Talking bad, yeah, actually, it's a talking bad, isn't it? Talking bad about bodhisattvas. Yeah, talking bad about bodhisattvas is worse than killing like three realms of animals. It's a very, very bad deed anyway. So bodhisattva, who is bodhisattva? We never know. Yeah, we never know. Of course, the bodhisattvas, gurus are bodhisattvas for sure. But bodhisattvas, we say, medong thalayok batangda is, we say, no, the bodhisattvas are everywhere. They comes as an insect also. They can come in a form of animal also. They can come in a form of prostitute also. They can come in a form of anything. So we never know. So therefore we say never judge. Always respect everyone. Don't judge by their physical action. Don't judge by their physical look. Don't, we think that, the bodhisattvas always looks wonderful, beautiful. If they're, oh, then if we see some beautiful, we say, oh, she must be a dakini, or maybe a dhaka. If she doesn't look very good, I don't think she's a dakini. We should never say that. We cannot judge by look or, their appearance or anything. So bodhisattvas can be anywhere. Therefore, always being careful, never say bad thing about anyone, no matter what. We have to be very careful. If you do that, here it says very clearly, are you looking at the text? Worse than the killing of all beings in the three realms, not only one realm, three realms, killing all beings in three realms, is the, not surrendering, yeah, is the saying bad things about the bodhisattvas. I confess this pointless misdeed completely. That I think, I'm sure, I think many of us have done. We always how do you say, yeah, say bad thing about others. We always criticize. We very tend to criticize. We say, we judge, we say many things bad, or so we, for sure, I think we have a very bad karma, so that we have to confess in front of the Buddha Amitabha. So I think we keep it there today. I confess this pointless message completely. Don't make so we are middle of confession. We have not finished yet. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Om Ami Devashi, 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 Om Ami Devashi. Om Ami Devashi, 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 Om Ami Devashi. Mami devashi, 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 mami devashi. Mami devashi, 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 mami devashi.
Om Mami Devashi, 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 Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Ami Devashi,
Mami
Ami Devashi,
Devashi,
Ami
Mami
Devashi, Ami
Devashi,
Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi,
Mami
Ami Devashi,
Devashi,
Ami
Mami
Devashi,
Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Ami Devashi.
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi. Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi. Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi. Om Mami Devashi, 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 Mami Devashi. Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Mami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi. Ami Devashi, Ami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi. Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Om Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Ami
Mami
Devashi, Ami
Devashi.
Devashi, Ami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Ami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi.
Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi, Mami Devashi,
Om Mami Devashi, Sachu Nila Nebe Sembaya Zijide Medar Par Chutsulgi Tenla Dangwe Dage Sarchun Ishe Kumbui Tsola Chöpa Namoranadaya Namo Bhagavate Amitabhaya Tadagavaya Arhati Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amitabhaya 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 Gagana Kitikari Sakaleshakam Pariso Namoranadaya Namo Bhagavate Amitabhaya Tadagavaya Arhati Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amitabhaya Amitabhaya Amida Grande Amida Gamini Gavana Gidikari Swagale Shakam Pari Soha Namaradaya Yanam Bhagavate Tathagata Radhi Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amidaya Amidavaya Amida Samvaya Amida Amida Gamini Gavana Gidikari Swagale Shakam Pari Soha Namaradaya Yanam Bhagavate Amida Tathagata Radhi Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amidaya Amidavaya Amida Samvaya Amida Grande Bhagana Gitigiri Sogala Shagambari Soha Namaranataya Ya Nama Bhagavate Amitabhaya Tathagata Radhi Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amidaya Amidavaya Amida Samvaya Amida Grande Amida Bhagana Gitigiri Sogala Shagambari Soha Namaranataya Ya Nama Bhagavate Amitabhaya Tathagata Radhi Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amidaya Amidavaya Amida Samvaya Amida Grande Amida Gamini Gavana Gitigiri Sogala Shagambari Soha Namo Bhagavate Amitabhaya Tathagata Arhati Samya Samvadaya Dreda Om Amidaya Amidavaya Amida Samvaya Amida Grande Amida Gamini Shagambari Soha Ai Uri Dele Wa Kaka 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 Yaralawa Shasaya Soha Ai Uri Dele Wa Kaka Yaralawa Shasaya Soha Ai Uri Dele Wa Srusidamedaya Sasrogama Swasami Sridam Shriam Guru Ho Bhagavan Srvatha Gadamadir Zivama Samaya Sadhu Madhur Siddha Samaya Manipalayam Siddha Dinava Dirishme Vasage Me Vasva Under the Meva Srusidamedaya Sasrogama Swasami Sridam Shriam Guru Ho Bhagavan Srivama Samaya Sadhu Hidharma Hidu Brahma Hidu Tekin Tathagata Hyoda Tekin Sayadur Om Padima Sharmana